Welcome to the channel. This is Rudy Banks, your host of the Entrepreneur Journey. Today we're going to talk about CPABUILD and CPALEAD. I owe this video to two of my viewers, GGGL and Female Entrepreneur. You guys had asked about setting up content lockers for CPABUILD. And so I want to use this time to do a comparison video between these two programs, two systems, and I'm going to give you guys a nice overview, throw a couple nuggets in there for you to help you make some more money. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, like I said, I'm going to do a comparison between CPABUILD and CPALEAD. This is one of my first comparison videos, so bear with me. A few things I'm going to cover between these two systems: features, the offers, how to get the links, some of the locking capabilities, and what about support? Will these guys support you? That's the main thing. So let's take it away. So first, I'm taking you over to CPALEAD. The main thing here is I set this up a while back, so I really didn't use this one because I started with CPA Grip and I pretty much do everything in Max and Bounty as well. But I wanted to show you guys CPALEAD just to show you what the capabilities are, and you can see what you're getting with CPABUILD and some of the other programs you use as well. So starting from the top, CPALEAD, if you look at the offers, every time I look at a new network, I always look at what are they offering. Which countries do they support? Which type of offers do they allow? And which devices do they support? And then what I normally do, I'll go through and I'll sort by payout. So I just want to see what the range is on the payout. So their highest payout is $14 per lead. And as you can see, those are restricted to lockers only, and then it goes down to like $12.95. Here's one that says stream the best movies and shows, so a person has to sign up for a trial. And then you start getting down into surveys, and it looks like it supports Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Great Britain, and what's that, US. Let's just look at one of these. So you click it, you get a pop-up. It's very straightforward. Here's a preview link. This is just basically a PNG, I think. Yeah, this is just a PNG. This is not the actual site. It's just a picture, I believe. Can't actually click on anything, but yeah. So if you really want to actually see the site, you have to copy your link, go into the browser, paste and go. And now, you can put in your emails and stuff. So it's basically a movie site. It looks pretty decent. I mean, it's got the images and stuff at the top. Showed you the 3-step process, so that's not bad. You got the creatives here, so if you were to copy this, you can actually paste it in your website, or just copy your link and yeah, I'll just say your website. But if you're gonna put things on Facebook and stuff like that, then you have to either use the cloaking that I suggested in a previous video, you can look at that, or you just set up a pre-landing page, because a lot of these links will not pass on Facebook. People abuse stuff and then they get blocked, so that's ways around it. So 1050 surveys, so you can get the gist of the type of offers that are available. Also, thing I like to do is I'll look at one network and see what they're paying, and then I'll look at another network and see, because a lot of these networks some of these offers are on the same network or on multiple networks, so you can kind of see which network is willing to pay the most. and here are the rules. So this is very basic, the way it's set up. Looks like you got to offer API, so you can integrate that into your own website. Yes, you got your stats, and let's just jump right to the nitty gritty. So the lockers, I noticed that if you go to create a file locker, it's right now saying they're updating, so they're driving you towards using just the landing page lockers. But then there's a website locker. So this is kind of what happens if you want to lock a website. And so you guys who would ask in the comments on my previous video, this is basically what happens. So you will select a theme. Let's just do one. I'll select a theme. I would name it. And then here you can actually say, you know, do you want an intro button or not? That means it'll show the captcha. Now I'm gonna turn it on just so you can see it. And you can actually delay the locker, or you can actually put a delay here. So imagine if somebody goes to a website, goes to your website, and you're offering free videos or free file. They can start reading your content, and then after 5 seconds, the pop-up comes up and says, okay, to see more or to access the rest of this material, fill out a survey, fill out one of my offers. So that's a good way to provide value up front, and then backdoor, you know, the offer that way. So I'm gonna just do that. Require 2 offers complete. You don't have to have that on, but I'm just gonna leave it on. So I created that, and then you say view code. And essentially what you have to do, if you have a WordPress website, or if you have ClickFunnels, or if you have Wix, I've shown you guys a couple examples in Wix where I just do a basic page, and you go into your site, right into your header tag. This gets into HTML coding and stuff like that. So basically you just copy that script and paste it in, and then it has to run on the site that you're trying to lock, or you can't lock it. So I got that. I'm gonna do a preview. So essentially when I said turn that intro button on, this is what you're gonna see. So the person first has to click on that, and then here's the offers. As you can see, it's spinning, and it's saying that there's 2 offers that have to be completed before you can access the content. And so if I want to access that content, I gotta click. And I'm gonna go back, so it's still waiting, and it would wait till I finish these offers, and then it would actually let me go into the next step. As you can see, there's a web page behind that. So this is basically how you're locking a website versus doing a referral or forwarding a person to a website. All right, so that's basically that. Let's see, landing pages. These are the landing pages that they offer. Here's one if you're gonna do, you know, if you're offering a PDF or you have some software you're trying to promote. This is basically what it looks like. That's pretty standard. The iPhone X giveaway, I looked at that one. I thought to me that it needed some work. I'll show you. I'll just show you, for example. So this is what it looks like on the desktop. A quick thing you can do, here's another trick. So I'm on PC. I can right click on the browser window. Let's see. Looks like they disable a right click. Interesting. All right, so just click here to win, and this is what pops up. But normally what I was going to show you guys, let's see, there's always more than one way to skin a cat. So view developer tools. Yeah. So normally I would right click on the website, and then it will allow me to explore developer tools that way. But this allows you to see what the site looks like in a mobile. So this is something I always do to see what a website is going to look like. Looks like they try to block a few developer tools. But anyway, that's just another little hack for you if you didn't know that. Or you can just take the link and open it up on your phone or your tablet. All right, moving along. This also has a feature to do like ads. So if you want to like promote banner ads and stuff, you can do that as well. And then, you know, if you're promoting ads on your website or promoting them somewhere else, there's a lot of different ways to have different ads. And it does have video tutorials for some of that stuff. I think I did an example. Maybe I didn't. Again, you gotta have the JavaScript, so you just remember that. And then most of these sites offer a banner wall or offer wall. So if I want to view one, I'm sorry, that's the banner. Let me go back. So I did a basic banner. So if I want to preview it, a banner. If I want to preview the offer wall, this is basically what it is. And then, so say you have a website, you don't have a homepage, or you just want to have this a CPA site. Your homepage could be just the offer wall, and then people could see all these cool deals. You could call it sweepstakes or whatever, or earn points, and then you dictate, you know, what the points would be used for. All right, and then, so if you're familiar with Max Bounty, I did another video on, you know, tracking. So if you ever do paid traffic, always want to have a link tracker. You know, there's different ones out there. I'm using ClickMagick. But essentially what happens is if you have a tracking link and a person clicks that tracking link, you can track that click all the way to the sale. So you can track that click all the way to when a person completes an offer. And then with this feature called postback, you can put your postback information in from, you know, your link tracker. So I would paste it in here. And so anytime there's a completion of an offer, I can pass any of these parameters or all of them back to ClickMagick. So I'll know exactly, you know, what the payout was. I'll know which, you know, ad I used. I know the IP address, all that stuff. There's a lot of details you can get out of that, and you can start figuring out, you know, where am I sending my traffic, or where am I getting my traffic from? Is the quality good, and what should I double down on that's working? And that's about it. I will say there is one thing. One thing I did like about it over some of these other programs. They do have a bonus thing. So you'll see up here. I clicked on it earlier today, so it's gone now. But you'll see a pop-up or a little icon here, and it'll tell you that you have, you know, a bonus. And what it is they'll tell you that, you know, you can get, I think it's where did I see that? Like I think today it was like any sale you make today, you'll get a 2% bonus. So I think that's pretty cool. And it also has a referral program. I think it's 10%. Yeah, it's a 10% payout. And they give you some artwork, some graphics to use to promote CPALEAD. And that's about it. Let's move on to CPABUILD. I know you guys are dying to see this. So let's go from the beginning. Again, I didn't really promote this, but I do have a little bit of change in there. So first thing you want to do with CPABUILD is, you know, click the link down below and you can sign up and get a $5 bonus to get started. All you have to do once you sign up, just go into under events, and then they want you to sign up for a CPALEAD. It's just a form you can sign up for free. And then once you get that, you just paste your ID here, and then hit complete, and then you'll get $5 in your account. And I made another little $1.80 because I was just testing out just to see how this system works. So, but it does work, and they pay weekly as well. All right, so as far as the offers, let's go just like we did with CPALEAD. little bit better layout. You know, it's a little bit more intuitive, so you can actually slide. So if I want to say 10, I don't want anything less than $1.30. I can pick which country. So if I'm in the US, again, a lot of you guys ask me on different videos, you know, if I'm in Nigeria and I'm promoting Nigerian stuff, but I want somebody from the US to get my offer, well, you just have to have some offers turned on for US as well, US payouts, and then that way it'll actually show the US offer to a US person. And another thing you can do is a site called Smart URL, and that will allow you to dictate when you have a link. If it's a certain country, you only want to see specific things, and it can filter based on the country, and you can send them to different offers based on that too. So there's different workarounds as well. All right, so we're looking at the offers, earnings per click. All right, let's sort by payout. So 368, and that's a mobile install, so you have to basically promote this, and someone will actually, you know, have to install an app. Let's see what else we have. Red Lobster, if you like seafood. So it's a gift card. So let's just look at that. So just a standard landing page, and they all have all the disclaimer information in there, so that's good to know. But person would just basically put an email address in, confirm. So email and zip, so you have to put some address information in, but every lead you drive, $1.60. Let's see. Moving along. Let's go to templates. So one good thing I like about this is two things rather. The training. You didn't see much training on CPALEAD, CPABUILD. You guys were asking about how to do certain things. Every module you go to, you'll see this purple tutorial. If you click on that, it's going to pull up a training video. And to me, it doesn't get any better than that. So I'm just going to do one. Let's just do, since you guys asked about it, I'll show you a link locker first. So I want to create a new link locker. Whatever I want to call it. Blah 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 blah. Save as template, and I'll scroll down. I will put my link here that I want to lock or basically redirect to. Again, this is not an overlay. This is a referral, referring type, forwarding type situation. And then all I would do is save and preview. And this is basically what would happen. So on the page that will pop up, you will see this, the content's locked, unlock now, and then remember I had that button turned on. You can turn that off, and there you go. And I like this here because it gives some clarity on how long it's going to take a person to get it done. A lot of people don't have a lot of time. They want something free for nothing, for no effort, but so you can do stuff like this. And somebody says, well, I got 2 minutes I can spare. I'm gonna click on that and fill out the offer. So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing I didn't mention was why I like these templates. You can actually use other people's templates. So if you like developing web pages and tinkering with the HTML, when you make your own templates, you can share that, and then you get a percentage on. If a person makes a sale, you get a percentage of that sale by them using your template. So there's a lot more templates to choose from in CPABuild. So if I want to look at one here, this is Solitaire. Let's maybe preview it. So we live in an age where people want to get points for games or buy points. They got a little bit of social proof here, and this is stuff you actually populate in. I thought this was really cool. So if you guys ever played a game 8 Ball, so here's another one. People always want coins, so they can basically drag how many they want, how much cash they want, and based on how much they want, that's going to dictate how many offers and stuff they got to fill out. So, but let's just say I'm just going to make up a name, but it's got some social proof going on. If I hit generate, all this stuff is scripted, so this is all behind what the template is doing. You can go in and change all of this stuff. If you don't like the background image, you can change all this. And look, it said, oh, it's failing to connect. Now it's saying successful. So it looks like, you know, some scripting is going on. So it'll take you all the way through the process, and it's going to say, okay, well, you need to verify you're human. So there it is, bam. Now the person has to complete an offer to unlock, continue to move forward. I tried this one in CPALEAD. They had one with the TikTok, and it took like 5 minutes to even get through this simulation. So I don't think people would stay on it too long. They'll probably click off. So that's one reason why I like CPA Build, because I think I did one for TikTok, and I'm trying to find that, but that's basically the same thing with the 8 Ball. And you have two options. You can allow CPA Build to host it, or if you want it to look more natural, you can actually download the code and paste it onto your own, you know, website, or host it yourself. All right, content lockers. Let's do a human verification. Now, as you notice, CPALEAD didn't have this, but you do have it in CPA Build. So I'm just make up something here. And then here you can go in and change the colors and titles. Human verification required. I use this a lot, and this is the redirect URL. So this is where you want to send the person after they complete an offer, or you can have it, you know, just pop up on the website. So if you do, like, if the content locker is overlaid over top of a site, then it will close. But I'm just going to do a redirect. Disable right click. So you remember on the other one I was trying to show you guys how to look at the code and see if it's responsive. You can actually turn that on. Got the verification captcha. That basically shows a fake captcha box. Just adds, you know, it just makes it look more legit. So I would do save and preview. And voila. So imagine you send a person to an offer, to a site, and they click on, you know, they're looking at your landing page and they're interested. They click on a button and say, okay, I want to know more. And the first thing you're going to say, well, I need to verify that you're human before you can proceed. Fill out an offer, and then we'll move you to the next step. You can look at your stats on your lockers to see, you know, which ones are performing, how many clicks. So to me, this is not bad. This is pretty decent as far as tracking everything. Code for your website, you can paste, generate your code. And if you want to build your own templates, you can do that as well. I'm not going to go through all these details because there's a lot of good training. Just click the tutorial button. And then the last thing is like smart links. So if you go into links, it basically shows, you know, all the links that, you know, you've set up, and you can click on everything and test it out. Which template? If I were to click this right now, here's a points generator. I haven't really messed with this stuff a lot, but These are the mirrors. So like if you remember in CPA Grip, you can actually have different domains if you're using their links, and they'll mirror the same thing. I forgot to show you too, under templates, another cool one is like movies. Might not allow me to do that since I already have one. So you can actually put the movie name, the description, all this information in, and it's already there. So this is kind of cool. So now you got a movie site. If there's a specific movie you're trying to lock, it's got the social proof again at the bottom, and it even has like a intro. And once it gets to the end of the preview, the person has to click an option to unlock the movie. And all this stuff is built in. Here's the tutorials, videos, shows you how to do all this stuff. So you just have to just jump in, guys, and try. It's the only way you can really learn. You just got to jump in here and test this stuff out. As far as the API, I showed you guys in CPALEAD, like the postback. It does have postback capability here as well. So you can put your postback and whatever tracking software you're using, put that in here, and then you put parameters at the end of your URL, and it will tell you, if you got a conversion, what click led to that conversion. That's what you ultimately want to get to. Referral program, I think they pay I think it's 5%. Yeah, so you get 5% commission based on if a person signs up under you. So if you haven't joined, feel free to try it out. But hopefully, guys, this gave you a good overview on CPA Build and CPA Lead. There's also a forum. I don't see a lot of activity. It looks like the latest post was May 25th. This is June, so there's not a lot going on there. But yeah, so if I had to compare the two, I mean, I would definitely pick CPA Build over the two. But I do want to show you another website. It's called AFFpaying.com. And you can actually, any network you're interested in, just go there to this website. So I just typed in CPALEAD in this one, and it shows you what it's rated as, 4.9. And based on my review, you have to decide, you think it's worthy of 4.9. I will be careful if you look under the reviews, because a lot of people are just posting some stuff about the site, and then they'll put a link. I guess they want you to sign up under them. So just be aware of that. If you're gonna come to this website, I would just look at the data, compare. But it does tell you the basic stats. So like they have 2,000 plus offers. If I look at CPA Build, they're saying it's 500 plus minimum payout weekly. It tells you the payment method, and people actually can put payment proofs. So that's a good thing. Yeah, go to this website and you can learn a lot. Whew, I know there was a lot of information, guys. Sorry, it scared me. But I know there's a lot of information, so hopefully this helped you out. I just want to give you just a little bit of comparison to these two programs. But that's some of the things I do whenever I want to join a new network. I compare it. I look at those certain things, I look at the benefits, I look at the training, I look at the payouts, and just do some testing and get in there and click around, and it really helps you figure out, if this is the right platform for you. You don't know until you actually try, but at least it'll save you some time. Hopefully this video helped you out, and kudos to female entrepreneur and GGG L. Thank you guys for your questions. If anybody has any questions, make sure you comment below, and I'll do my best to bring you some more great content. And all I can tell you is see you at the top and just keep striving. Peace.